Hello and welcome to G8RStreams Nintendo Direct E3 2019, whatever I'm calling this. So this is going to be pretty exciting. I did a live reaction thing last year as well. That one only had my face on it, but this one with the super handy dandy powers of the OBS, voila! So yeah, this is basically the layout we'd be using for the stream. If you're wondering, I keep looking off to the side. I have a second monitor over here for my streaming stuff, but you can check out the Nintendo Direct footage right here, and you can see me on the Switch on the corner down there as well. I don't know why I'm explaining all this to you, and you can see it on screen for yourself. I'm not a morning person, as you can probably tell. I mean, I haven't even had breakfast yet. A little fun story. When I got this banana when I was getting breakfast, I was thinking of that part of the James Rolls Donkey Kong Country Let's Play when he was all like, "Become the Kong." Alrighty then. Just for the record, I'm literally expecting nobody to show up during the stream because I'm personally speaking, I don't really watch a whole lot of live reactions as well. I just want to make one of these just for the sake of having a reaction video just in case something big or amazing happens. I mean, we're getting Link's Awakening remake for crying out loud. That's like the big thing that I care about right now. That's gonna be really exciting. For the people watching the VOD, I believe that's the term. I don't remember where I was going with this, so never mind. Okie dokie. It is 8:49 right now, so we have a little time for breakfast before E3. This has turned into breakfast stream. Isn't that exciting? Who doesn't love breakfast stream? Breakfast stream is amazing. There were raisins in my toast, raisin toast at Bubble House. Something weird about YouTube is that their system for scheduling videos is kind of weird because when you schedule a video to go up, you have the option to have it uploaded at the beginning of the hour, the half hour, and the quarter points of it, if that makes any sense. For example, you can have it like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8:45, if I remember correctly. But for whatever reason, they don't have that option when they're premiering a stream. So that's the reason why it was originally advertised this would start at 8:30, when in all reality it probably started like 8:45 or something like that. Either way, I am very sleepy right now because, to quote Isabelle for Animal Crossing New Leaf, I got a whole hour of sleep last night. Oh, also, it's my birthday. Yay! I'm 22 now. 42 years, I'll be 64, and that'll be the best year ever. If you do one right now, we have a little bit of time. So, for the sake of bragging, I got this for my birthday. I don't know if the camera can see that well. There. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I was a big fan of the Wii U game. I know a lot of people didn't really care that much for New Super Mario Bros. Games by the time U had came out. But I really loved the base game, and I absolutely adored New Super Luigi U. And I'm really glad that they both came to Switch because they're really fun games that I don't think deserve to be stuck on Wii U. And there's another game that I'm hoping gets a similar treatment today. I am crossing my fingers for this, but I'm not holding my breath for this announcement, but I'm really hoping Tokyo Mirage Sessions gets confirmed for Switch today. That'd be an awesome birthday present from Nintendo. Yeah, I really do hope that game comes to Switch at some point because that's a legitimately really great game, and it kind of frustrates me that people didn't give it a chance just because some of the localization changes in the game. Like, the thing is, a lot of the localization isn't even noticeable when you're playing the game. I think probably the worst of it would probably be some typos in there. If I remember correctly, there are either six spelling or grammatical typos throughout the entire game, and that's kind of the roughest part of the localization. Everything else was changed, like the costumes and things like that. They didn't actually impact the gameplay or anything like that. Um, and there are a few inconsistencies that do bother me. For example, the boss of the first chapter, they have a smoky screen covering stuff in a cutscene, but it's not there in the gameplay itself. That's one thing that does bother me, but other than that, I'm 100% okay with the localization. In fact, um, one of the bigger controversial ones, Subasa's outfit change in the second chapter. Um, I kind of prefer the localized version of it because I think the punk outfit looks a bit more adorable, and the original one just felt a bit too fan servicey, if that makes any sense. And I'm getting very off topic. I don't know why I started talking about Tokyo Assassins in the middle of a stream. We got 7 more minutes until the thing. Okie dokie. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna finish eating my food. Quality content from Late Gear Review. Um, Speaking of food, something kind of funny is that during Super Mario Bros. 3 co-op with James Rose over on the Game Channel, I believe there were 2 episodes where I was talking to him about some of my weird food habits. Um, I think it started when I was talking about the fact that I don't like salad on any kind of salad dressing. Like I don't like ranch or Thousand Island or anything like that. It just tastes a bit too. I don't want to say creamy because I do like cream, especially like cream filled donuts or whatever. But I don't know what it is about salad dressing. I just don't like. But the reason I brought that up is because another one is that for a bowl of cereal, I have like a spoonful of peanut butter off on the side of the bowl, and that's something that I've always done, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world, but it's yummy. Alright then. It's getting close. It's getting close to E3 time, and it's super exciting. I remember last year when I was doing a reaction video for E3. Um, I remember last year when I did the E3 2018 reactions, I'd made 2 videos out of it. The reaction video itself, it was just face cam, and the highlight video that had footage alongside it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a highlight video this year. I probably will if there's like some kind of big surprising thing where I'm like, oh my god, it's so exciting! Ah! That's probably gonna be me. To be real, that's probably gonna be me during the entirety of the Link's Awakening trailer footage, because like words can like describe how legitimately excited I am for the Link's Awakening remake. Not even joking. That's probably the most excited I've ever been for a video game. And this is coming from somebody who was over the moon excited for Zelda U for like what 5 or 6 years until Breath of the Wild eventually came out. And Breath of the Wild is a great game. Don't get me wrong. And you can even see in some of my Skyward Sword videos how excited I was for Zelda U before it became Breath of the Wild and things like that. And but Link's Awakening was a very special place in my heart. It's one of those games where it's kind of played a big part of my life to such a degree that I can't even list it on top of favorites because it's just that high up on the list. Like Earthbound and Link's Awakening would be like top tier. Nothing could ever bring them down or anything like that. And then very close to them, but not quite up there yet, would be games like Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade or well, with Tomb Raider Legend, that kind of goes back and forth. It's a great game, and I forgot my train of thought. This is what happens when I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Speaking of Tomb Raider Legend, something funny about that game is that there's like a pretty funny glitch that I'm really excited to demonstrate in a bonus video, and I'm really excited about this one because I've always wanted to make a video where I can go outside the boundaries of a game and demonstrate behind the scenes stuff, but I've never really been able to do that, and it kind of bummed me out when I found Boundary Break because they've been doing that for a while. And as far as I know, they haven't done a Tomb Raider game yet, and it doesn't seem like they're going to because it seems like one of those channels where they focus more on what's going to bring in views rather than kind of experimenting or whatever. I don't mean that in a bad way or anything like that. They make some pretty good videos, but it's just that Tomb Raider Legend in general is a very special game to me, and it would be really cool to see a Boundary Break video. I'm getting off topic. I brought that up because there's some really cool behind the scenes stuff that you can see with this glitch. One of my favorite examples is that in the first level, in the very first area, if you use the glitch to go around the rock area before it loads in the next part of the level, you can actually see a cube texture just floating there. And I'm really excited about that one because there are a lot of people online who don't know what those cubes are for, but I've been taking programming classes for a couple years now, and that was like day 2 stuff for programming things. To put a long story short, those cubes are there because they're either triggers for particle effects, they're connected to bigger landmasses that you can just move the cube to move the mountains around and things like that. There's a lot of uses for the cubes, but for a game like Tomb Raider Legend, those are probably the 2 big things that are used for. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. I'm getting a little nervous about the thing. It's 9 o'clock now. Whew. Just checking over the stream to make sure everything's working okay. Alright. Everything seems to be working on my end. If I don't look at the chat very often during the stream, I do apologize if there are people there. I'm just not going to be looking at the stream too often because I would be focusing more on what's being announced and things like that. So, yay. Okie dokie. It's 9 o'clock, Nintendo. Orange juice. Oh yeah. It's just like regular juice, but it's orange flavored. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Direct. excited for Dragon Quest 11. I guess I'm super excited about that, but it still looks pretty cool. That stage looks gorgeous.
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo. In this Nintendo Direct for E3 2019, we'll showcase a variety of games, many of them coming soon. But before we dig into the next game, there is someone I'd like to introduce first. What? What are you doing here?
Wait a minute. There's been a bit of a mix-up. You're not the right Bowser. Sorry, but I'm the right Bowser for this presentation.
Not this way.
No, this way.
Bye-bye.
Maybe next time.
Are you related?
No, but we get that a lot.
Well, let's get back to it. Please, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm thrilled to join you for today's Nintendo Direct. This is our chance to show the world we have games for every type of player on Nintendo Switch. Whether you love action, RPGs, or you're just looking for something new, we've got you covered.
Okay, so let's get a look at one of those games by taking a tour of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Hello? Mario.
This already looks like a big step up for me.
Luigi's invited to a gorgeous hotel with Mario, Peach, and the others. Oh, lucky him. Luigi's Mansion 3. This hotel is much more than meets the eye, for not long after Luigi arrives, things take a dark turn. We begin our tour by taking in some sights and sounds. You may never leave. You want to leave. The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up. Luigi's new Poltergust G00 has the powerful suction capabilities required, and other new features as well. First, the slam. While trapping a ghost, slam it on the ground to inflict some damage. It helps to get other ghosts in on the action. Next, the suction shot. Fire the plunger to attach it to something, then pull the string and you can destroy furniture and more. It's effective against certain ghost types too. Sometimes ghosts may feel inclined to gang up on you. In such situations, a burst should do. The powerful air pressure released will blow away ghosts, and it's perfect for when you need a little air. We simply can't overlook the latest invention from Professor Egad, namely Gooigi. Change between Luigi and Gooigi to use both their skills. Gooigi can do everything from slipping through metal fences to walking on spikes. Indeed, there are obstacles too great for Luigi to handle on his own.
Okay, the microphone seems to be having trouble bouncing the audio from the gameplay, and hopefully that sounds a bit better.
Don't mix. Now please direct your attention to the
Skyscraper returning!
Spooky? Sure. Yet it also houses up to 8
Oh, I love Skyscraper mode in Dark Moon.
co-op gameplay. Defeat all ghosts before time runs out. Seek and find our dear misplaced toads. And face any challenges the tower throws at you together. What a place to wake up in. A haunted hotel with floor after floor of oddities. Many traps and mischievous ghosts lurk within. What will befall our missing Mario and friends? And his dear brother Luigi?
It's jousting boss. I like him, but
Your hands. Luigi's Mansion 3.
I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be awesome.
So that was Luigi's Mansion 3, the latest game in a series that I personally love. And we can look forward to seeing some of the new gameplay elements that await in this strange hotel as we dive deeper into this title on Nintendo Treehouse, live at E3 2019. We'll be streaming content, some you've never seen before, right from the show floor, including live gameplay of Super Mario Maker 2. And on day 3, our Treehouse staff will get their hands on some promising indie games that are new to Nintendo Switch. While you watch today's Nintendo Direct, keep an eye out for this icon to learn what other games will appear on Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 2019. You won't want to miss it. Or this. Have a look.
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Ogre slept too long. Far too long. Sing me your story. What has become of...
That looks like that Jim Henson movie.
What have they done? Avarice unchecked.
Something about a crystal, I don't remember.
Evil takes root. Darkness spreads. But from this dark light, brighter than the 3 suns, they spark to life. Heroes of Thra, strong and brave. Strength and bravery alone will not save Thra. No! Unlock your true potential. Unite as one! Only together can you defeat what is to come. Heroes of Thra. They're going to need all the help they can get.
Yeah, I love Jim Henson puppets. Interesting. I don't remember much about that movie, to be honest. I watched Labyrinth when I was a kid. Oh, it's glorious. It's so beautiful. He was totally going to steal that thing. The Photoshop looks like is returning. Dompe's returning. Dompe wasn't the original. Link's Awakening! It's so beautiful. That's all I need for the direct. Everything else could be a train wreck. Link's Awakening was all I needed, and you can make your own dungeons in it. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Action RPG Trials of Mana is getting a global release on Nintendo Switch. Set destiny in motion with the power of mana.
Gordy Greek says so many yeses for Link's Awakening. Totally. Ooh. Huh. Later today, wow. How is this Fire Emblem 3 house? This is I was wrong the first time. Let's see if I'm right the second time.
I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her?
No, this isn't Fire Emblem.
I was hoping you'd come.
Oh, it's that Witcher game. Witcher 3, I think. Yep. Neat. I don't know much about that game, but I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Let's all agree to meet back at the monastery.
Third time's a
exactly
charm.
5 years from today.
Now we're out Fire
Like a
Emblem.
class reunion?
You will come, won't you? Years ago, we fought here as classmates.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history. What should we do, Teach?
Kill every last one of them!
That seems excessive.
Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice.
Someone must put a stop to this cycle of the strong trampling the weak.
So the veil star consumes even the darkness itself.
Yet we have the strength to scale the walls between us, to reach out our hands in friendship so we can open our true hearts to one another. That's how we win!
My teacher.
Both sides of time are revealed to you. What shall you do?
I love the art style in that game. We're excited for it.
How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever.
Nintendo Switch is the only gaming console you can play not only on your TV at home, but anywhere you go. In fact, with a system like this, it might be fun to play Resident Evil at a location like this.
This is perfect, right?
Spooky.
No lights?
No lights. Hey, we're there.
Okay, that's the best place in the world to play Switch.
Okay. Let's do this.
Resident Evil.
Can you open it?
Try. See what's through there.
Damn.
Did it just eat him? It's gonna come back. Okay. Did I get it? I got it. Oh, I knew it. Whoa.
Whoa.
Resident Evil.
Playing a Resident Evil game in a place like that might not be my way to play, but I bet you could find your way to play, don't you think? For now, please take a look.
Was today the 4th of July? If not, is the Empire striking back or what? Looks like things are gonna get weird today. Hey, she! Get some! As you can see, things got all funky real quick. There's probably some planet-eating type dude waiting for me up ahead. All yoked and powerful and trying to take over the world or something. But don't you worry. A hero descends. What? There are no heroes in this world? Oh, but there totally are. My name is Travis Touchdown. I'm the last hero around, here to save the world. I'm also just a passing assassin. Now let's do this. Start the game.
Oh. Interesting. I know the second game literally just came out, so it's a little surprising they announced the third one so quickly.
He led an elite team of Contras during the war. Hungry beast! HB is actually a cyborg. I love him so much. This is Miss Harakiri and her alien gut bucket. They survived by merging together during the alien wars. The gentleman, the sweetest bug you'll ever meet.
That's perfect. I have zero experience with the Contra series, so probably not a game for me. Oh, this one. They did a demo for this game a few months ago, and I really liked it. I wish more people would be more excited about this game. I don't know if it's because I have OBS running as well, but the audio seems a little desynced from the video. That might just be on my end though. Still, this game looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's giant flying robots with an awesome anime art style. What's not to love? I have no idea what this is, but it looks pretty. I've heard of the series before, I just never played it. It looked pretty interesting.
Konnichiwa. Hello, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Earlier this month, we held a Pokemon Direct for the latest games in the series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. The developers from Game Freak showcased the new Galar region, the location of your new adventure, and some new Pokemon you'll encounter there. It will be a while until these games launch, so please stay tuned. By the way, in these games, you can use certain functions of the Pokeball Plus accessory, allowing you to take a Pokemon from one of these games out for a stroll through the real world with you. You may not be able to use the device as a game controller, but if you spend some quality time with a favorite Pokemon of yours, then something good might happen. In the Nintendo booth at this year's E3, fans can play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the first time anywhere in the world. In this gameplay demo, you can challenge one of the gyms in the Galar region, the one and only Water Gym, where the Water-type gym leader Nessa will be there waiting for you. If you're attending this year's show, I encourage you to experience a battle between Dynamax Pokemon, which is an advanced strategy from this region. Also, immediately after this Nintendo Direct, stay tuned for live gameplay of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Treehouse Live. And now I'd like to shift gears. Please have a look at this.
Gears almost dead. Yay, laptop batteries. Oh, Astral Chain!
I've been waiting for you. As you know, Earth is currently under extra-dimensional attack. Chimeras, like the ones you've just seen for the first time. At this rate, all of humankind will be pulled into the Chimera's dimension. We're facing down the end of the world. Through blood, sweat, and years of research, we finally made it. The ultimate counter-chimeric weapon. By neurologically syncing captured chimeras with human operators, we established control and made powerful allies. I'm referring, of course, to the Legions.
I'll give you some parting advice. Your power, it's not the blessing you think it is.
When a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts of one body.
No
use. The override release isn't going through.
That's impossible.
And when half of that body is about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
No way. There's no way. What good could this possibly be?
It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
A blessing from the Legion. Or maybe I should say, a curse.
We can't turn back now.
I've gotta know the whole truth. He's still alive out there. I know he is.
I'm so excited for that game. Bayonetta 3? Or maybe not. This music is way too happy.
Death by our hands is not an honor they have earned.
Marvel?
They deserve something much.
I'm still hoping that Crystal Dynamics Marvel game comes to Switch at some point, eventually. But this looks pretty cool too.
Even with this stone at my command, this may not be a battle we can win.
Whatever's happening, we can beat it. Keep fighting.
Jump in anytime now, darlings.
They will pay for what they've done. In blood.
All hope is fleeting in the face of Thanos.
Interesting. Yes. This art style is so cute. Come on, guys. That turn is awesome. Ooh, 2 days from now. That's not too far off. Mario and Sonic. I never played the series before, so it would be interesting. Maybe I'll try this one. I like how they have like actual and big gear this time around, because in the original games they didn't really do that, but now it looks like they're doing that, and it's pretty cool.
So, what do you think so far? Now for some follow-up information on a game that fans have been waiting for. Please take a look.
Your attention, please. The Nook Inc. Getaway Package charter flight will soon be arriving at the deserted island.
Is this Animal Crossing? Please be Animal Crossing. It's Animal Crossing! It's so cute! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, man. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's not this here. But that still looks so cool. Good old Tom Nook.
Originally, we announced this title as a 2019 release. However, we need to change its release date to March 20th of 2020. To ensure that the game is the best it can be, we must ask you to wait a little longer than we thought. We
I'm
hope
more
you
than
look
okay with
forward to
waiting
the
because
latest
it looks so
installment
beautiful.
of Animal Crossing. On Nintendo Treehouse Live, the game's producer, Mr. Nogami, and the director, Ms. Kyogoku, will come on for a live demonstration of some early moments in the game, so please stick around until it starts. By the way, there are many different types of games coming to Nintendo Switch from Nintendo and our partners. So, we've prepared a highlight reel to show you what's in store for 2019 and beyond.
And Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm more than okay with waiting because it looks cool. Ah! Yeah! Spyro's coming to Switch! Spyro's coming to Switch! Oh. Oh. I don't care what these other games are. I do because they look cool, but Spyro's coming to Switch! I didn't catch when it came out, but Spyro is coming to Switch! Spyro's coming to Switch. I've been hoping and hoping that it's happened, and it's happening. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles is the best in the series. It's gonna have online multiplayer, it's gonna be awesome. Dance. I know my sister's excited about that. I'm kind of hoping they show a Hat in Time somewhere in here. That's another one I've been looking forward to. Department of 2? Alright. Coming out later this month, it's gonna be awesome. Can't get Rose hang out with them. I know what that is. 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 You did it again. Sakurai, you jerk. Yes! It actually happened! Spyro Mountain. It spins! It actually happened.
That obviously wasn't Duck Hunt Silhouette, was it? Please stay tuned for more information about DLC in the future. As for Nintendo Switch, we have more games in development beyond what we've shown you today. I'm looking forward to the day we can introduce them to you. Speaking of, before we end this direct, I actually have one more thing to show you. Thank you very much for watching. Until next
the one
time.
more thing. That Banjo-Kazooie wasn't the one more thing. What? What? That's not the right screen. There we go. Wow. Okay. There were a few things that I was hoping they'd be there, but there weren't. I was hoping for SNES Online and Tokyo Mirage Sessions on Switch and Mother 3. But wow. Where do I even start? Link's Awakening looks incredible. They're making a Breath of the Wild sequel already. If that wasn't a CGI trailer, then it looks like it's fairly long in development. Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers. It actually happened. Oh man, that was really cool. That was a cool birthday present. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching the E3 reactions. I'm Lady Review, and thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. I don't know how to do proper outros for live streams, apparently. Look forward to Splatoon 2 Majora's Mask episodes pretty soon. Look forward to future streams. Pay attention to my Twitter for more information on those things. I'm going to be fanboying over the Link's Awakening remake footage pretty much for the rest of my life now. And Animal Crossing New Horizons looks pretty cool. And then Breaking Breath of the Wild, Sequel, and Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers. And Spyro's coming to Switch. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, Lady Care to you. I can't even do my proper outro because I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. Good night.